And how's it going, heroes? Welcome back to some more Elden Ring Reborn. We're going to be doing a bunch of dungeons. I'm going to try and finish up Limgrave, get to our castle, take on the first boss, see where we're at from there. But I did, off camera, you'll see we're kind of in a different spot here. But I did, there we go. I did raise our stats a little bit more. I got intelligence up to 40. Got mind up to 35. We left vigor at 30 because we're not really getting hit all that often. And when we do, we're not taking that much damage yet. So I kind of want to just leave it there. But yeah, so that's where we're at right now. I'm not really sure where we got arcane from. No? I don't remember putting points into arcane. Do I have something that's giving me arcane? Yep, the helmet gives us arcane. Okay. We don't really have anything I want to put on. I would put this on, but I also don't want to take 50% more damage if we get hit. But we already did the cave back behind us, so we don't need to go do that again. So we're headed to a catacombs this direction. This just happens to be the fastest way to get there. Okay. Sorry, I'm having a snack. Oh. Okay. I'm really starting to love this blue color. I'm curious how the armor set that I want to farm, I'm curious how that set would look in blue. There we go. Oh, I was trying to roll. Of course, I got rid of the roll mechanic, so now my dodges look like I'm launching myself. So. What's crazy is like this cave, or catacombs rather, feels like it should be the first one you do because of how short it is. Like, that's the boss room right there. So the fact that in a normal playthrough, you're not going to hit this early on. So that's, to me, what's kind of crazy about all of it. Oh. Another one of these guys. He's just not invisible. We hit like an absolute truck now, though. And we're also trying to save up until we get, I want to say it's 20 to get our next spell. Oh, so I was taking out the bird that I was doing in the last episode. If it gets the silver ring on it, it gives you 75,000 runes. It's insane. I got it like 2 or 3 times earlier while I was farming. Come on. I'll be honest, kind of a dumb spell that we picked up. But at the same time, if we can get it to land, it does a good amount of damage and gets that frost proc real fast. It's just we gotta really get that proc. That's the problem we're running into. Okay. There we go. And now we're gonna go do patches. Now, I don't know if patches has new equipment, so I don't want to take him out. I don't know if he's going to have spells or items that we're going to need from him. So, we'll let him live. Mm-hmm. Come on. Okay. And now we have a dragon to go take out. As long as it's not nighttime, like when we were doing our faith build, we should be okay. I really don't feel like trying to fight a the Night Cavalry and the dragon. Like, not that fun. Incoming! Ugh, I hate when it does that. Ooh, alright. Now that we're out of FP. There we go. Done deal. Oh. I'm not really going to be worried about getting all the extra crafting runes. We've got plenty to get us to plus 3. Like, if this was the first one we were doing, absolutely I would do it. But it's not. Like, I've got 21 left. It's crazy. Okay. Oh. And down we go. Now, had the mod creator done it to where the things here were, you know, 3s and 4, or 3 through 6, and, you know, higher level somber stones, absolutely it would be worth collecting all this stuff in here. But it's really not when it's just level 1 through 3s and level 1 sombers. Giants, apparently, rock dudes, are apparently susceptible to frost. Oh, we did upgrade our staff too. That's one of the things I did off camera. It's now plus 8, plus 7. So, more power. Alright. From here, we're going to go down here, do this. I need a bow first, though. So, we're going to go buy a bow and some arrows from that dude. Because he's right outside the cave. My bow. We've got 10 of those. We'll buy another 10 just to be on the safe side. Ruins of Ella, and then we'll just drop back south a little bit. Okay. Banana. Banana. Okay. Let's grab this grace, just in case. Now you can go down there if you want to play hopscotch with tombstones. I don't feel like playing hopscotch with tombstones. So that way I don't take poison damage. Hello, chariot. And see now, we can actually just dart right here. Run all the way down. Oh, you turd. No. Bam! Well, not that hard to get our runes back. Let's wait for the chariot to come back. This isn't really a melee build. I only have the melee weapon for like emergency style stuff. There we go. Okay, as soon as it goes back upstairs, we fall down. And we run. Now, if you're a really good shot, you could turn around and shoot one of those as it's coming down here, and you might live through it. I'm not a good shot with a bow. So I'm not even going to try. Interesting. Okay, now we're gonna have to wait for our FP to regenerate before I try and take on these guys. Because there's that one there, and then there's one literally right there above us. Dang. There we go. I was hoping the fire was going to do a lot more damage, but it didn't. That's a bummer. This is the first trinket that's actually going to be useful for us. There we go. Now, hopefully I've got enough mana to take on this next guy. Because he can be a little rough. There we go. Oh. Dang it. It's as soon as he turns around. There you go. Now, bummer is for this next fight, I only have 2 health potions. Makes it a little rough. Now, it is possible, if for whatever reason you can't break the chariot, there is a way to outrun the chariot going down here. Just saying. Now, the big problem we're going to have is unlike our holy build. Dang it. I was still apparently in the drinking animation. But unlike our holy build, where we had weapons that could do some serious damage, I don't have anything like that here. So it is all magic. And of course, now I'm out of healing potions. And now I'm out of FP. Yeah. I was afraid of that. Dang it. Almost had him, though. Okay. Oh, snap. Come on, heal. Bruh! Ah. Tried to dodge roll too soon. There it is. Whew. That's a rough fight with the little amount of stamina that we have and the fact that we're not able to just give ourselves FP back instantly. It's what makes casting for this mod so difficult. Zero. This is Reborn. And we started at 7:38. A lot of zeros this month, just from moving a new job. It's kind of rough, man. Alright, we got 33k runes. Let's see if we can up our stuff a little bit more. Let's see, level up. We can get one more point in mind. More FP is good. Okay. So, we just need to go over here. We need to go up here. Go down here. Talk to Kenneth Height. Obviously, we'll run by here just to grab the thing. And then we've got Fort Height there. I'm not going to really worry about doing the Ever goals for a little bit. Just because they're kind of like meh, so to speak, for now. None of them are going to drop anything that we can use. So first things first, we're going to go do Cilia. Or not Cilia. Rescue, what's-her-face? The spellcaster. But we're almost done with Central Limgrave, which is nice. We almost have caught up to where our holy build was, which is good. And we're up to 7, so 13 more of those. Yeah. Frost is a little OP sometimes, I think. Okay. So this is everything she sells to us. We've got the Crystal Glintstone Shard, Serpent Stars, Glintstone Arc, Crystal Barrage, Scholar Armament, and Scholar Shield. And like, look how far away we are from this Knight Cavalry guy. And they will. They'll chase us to the ends of the earth, man. It's crazy. Like, normally he would have given up by now. But he'll quite literally chase us all the way down here to this other grace. Hey, look at him. Still coming. I have a popcorn kernel stuck in my, like, in the back of my throat, dude. It's terrible. Alright. So we need to go over there, do some in water. Almost done with Limgrave. I'm loving this. Almost done. Okay. Here we go. Oh, look, there's D. What up, D? Nah. I don't think I'm going to turn back, homie. I think I'm going to push forward. Grab Disgrace. Here I come to take away. Oh, wow, that's got a bigger range on it now. And there we are. And another Ethereal Medallion. Alright. I could just go to the map and clear this, but it's so much easier if I just run over here real quick. Oh, we also need to add equipment. There. That gives us more health, stamina, and I forget what else. Geronimo! Since we're over here, I will go ahead and pick up all this stuff. This is just free runes if we sell them. We can use them for purchasing things that we may or may not need. Okay. Looks like one more. Oh, done. Alright. Yo. Sacred Blade is now ours. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, sorry about that. Grab this Grace, and then we're gonna go talk to Kenneth Height. No. The great Kenneth Height. Okay. That's all I wanted, is for him to start repeating himself. Okay. There's a 4 through 6. Okay. Grab the axe talisman. Let's mount up and get out of dodge. With the amount of damage we're doing, we could glitch that guy to where he tries to attack us and we just stay down the stairwell. I just take him out that way. So if you're trying to follow along with the build that I'm doing, and you just want to grab some extra runes because you haven't been farming out in Mog's Palace, that's a good spot to just grab some real quick. There. Whole field completely done. Ah, yes. Now it's just a giant walk in the park, essentially. Ooh. There we go. If I don't miss any shots like that, jeez. Before I go take down the boss from this area, I'm going to have to make sure I have some FP. And of course I missed 2 in a row on that. He's down. A champion's ring. Okay. Ooh, no. There we go. And there's going to be a guy that magically spawns in right there. Let me take him out. He was worth 1,200 runes. Early game, that's actually really good. This is another good spot where if you're just trying to farm runes, this is a good spot to use the Grace. Run down, just take everybody out, and hope for one of those to spawn. Actually, you'd want it to spawn on this guy right here. Bloody slash. Absolute cakewalk, y'all. And there's the left Dictus medallion. So let's head back over to Kenneth Height real quick. Finish up his little quest line. And then we get to go take on some bosses. We're actually going a little bit faster than I anticipated. I thought with everything we had left to do, it was going to take me the full 2 hours to get to the castle. So, that's a plus that we haven't even hit the hour mark yet. And we're about to start the castles. Okay. Then we come back down to Fort Height. And take this guy on. Jeez. There we go. And we come talk to him. There we go. Okay. Now, all we have left is all up right here. We are just absolutely rocking this spellcaster. Hi, everybody. Hi. 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 Okay. Let's sit down. Let's see if we can spend any of our runes. Go from there. Come on. There we go. All right, here we go. Done. Be tarnished. Elden Ring with thy meager flame. We're in fear of the night. Sons of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter. We'll go ahead and sit down, reset everything. Oh, and then continue on. Da-da-da. Whew, that was close. Come on. Oh, we one-tapped that guy. I thought it was going to have to take several spells. Ooh, and we get it on the first drop? Seriously? I tried farming that the other day on stream. Could not get that thing to drop. when we were doing our strength build. Because that was the weapon I wanted to go with. And it just would not drop. Ended up being weaker than what we wanted, but... Alright, here's the question. Can we take this guy on? Oh, he's not taking any damage. What the heck? Let's grab this. I don't know why he's not taking damage, but I'm not going to stick around to find out. Done. Now, I'm not going to go do a whole lot of searching right this second. What I do want to do is at least get us to the main boss. Take him out. Oh wow, they added like a whole... Like if I don't want to go do the whole back end, like all that runny jump stuff over there, I don't have to. I can literally just jump from here. Like they extended it out. That's crazy. I could take that stair up if I wanted to get to Razier. But Razier's also... Nah. Do we want to do the shortcut? That's the question. No. No, we don't. We can do a semi-shortcut, though. Because... what we want to do is get in that room, get the Mimic Veil. We want to take out Mr. Handsy with swords. I hear that big old dragon. I really hate the fact that they added a dragon there. And the fact that unlike the little lion thing, when you took it out, it stayed down. The dragon, you can take it out, and then it just respawns if you sit down. Another stone sword key. Oop. There we go. Hi, Hansy McHands. There we go. Hansy McHands has been taken down. So, I wonder if I do this. Pick that up. Pick that up. I don't really need to go this way. But because we already have the whetstone, like I bought all the whetstones, so that if we decide to start going melee weapon for some reason, we can change the Ash of War and add stuff to it, as long as it's not a somber weapon. Not that there's really any magic weapons that would fit the build that we are currently doing. And the reason why I say that is because the only magic weapon I can think of off the top of my head early on in the game is the Watchdog's staff, or whatever it's called, which is an int weapon. But it's a strength int weapon, technically. So unless we're going to use it for its Ash of War or whatever, it's generic, or... Who? I don't like that we don't get anything from this big guy when you take him out. Kind of annoying, honestly. Prophecy painting. There's the doggo. Ooh. I forgot about you, homie. We're gonna run over here and grab this grace. By the way, if you want to do the secret boss, they just piled crap in front of him. Doors open, you just go that way. And he's all the way down. I don't remember what it is. Because it's not the worm guy. Another 4 to 6. Done deal. Now we run over here and get us a golden head. Yummy yummies. Then we can run over here. Get another 4 to 6. Forget you, handsy boy. I don't have a heal to mess with you with. Sitting down, so we don't have to deal with handsy boy. Where's the Omen guy? No idea. Alright. Summon Nepheli. Come hither, Nepheli. Let's do this. Cause like, I need more of those. Ah, Nepheli, do your job. Oh. Okay. Phase 2. Won't do a whole lot because we haven't leveled up the sword or the mace, but Nepheli's in there doing some work now. Nope. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. It's like right here, I think. Was right? Oh, no. It was closer to where I was the first time. Alright, now we gotta go ahead over here. There's actually two ways to do this. I'm gonna take the not so smart way to do it. So from here, you can actually come around, and instead of jumping up there like we did a minute ago, you can come right in here. Jump up here. We can now grab this grace. Torch bowl. Don't eat me, don't eat me, don't eat me, don't eat me. Woo! Now, if that dragon didn't take so long to take down, I'd go ahead and do it. But he takes forever, man. Almost got that to 40. Then I think we could go ahead and start putting points into... Because, like, the thing is I need to get FP. This is the crazy part. You dodge this guy, and you're like, yeah! And that guy will get up. And normally, there's an archer right here, because we take a portal just past him. But now those archers are way back there, dude. Like, there's one right there. And the other one's getting up. And then when you get it down here, you actually have to do some jumps. Ooh! We actually got hit by one. That's insane! Ooh, got hit by two. Dang. Nope. Those blue ones are such a pain in the butt to fight. Like, no lie. A giant pain in the rear. Okay. Dang, they're still launching arrows at us. Angry little dudes, man. Bam! Yeah, it sounded like it was coming from over here. Yep. There's one right there. There's one right there. Okay. Well, that completes all of Limgrave. So now we can move on to here. Let's go here real quick. Tomorrow we're going to do a really long stream, so this one's actually going to be relatively short. Because I want to, if I don't have to go help my dad tomorrow with some stuff, and even if I have to, it'll still be a relatively long stream tomorrow. But we're going to do all of Laernia, I think, tomorrow. So that way on Sunday, we can do another super long stream and try and get some other stuff knocked out of the way. So, I'm going to do this. We're going to go talk to What's-His-Face, because he does have a spell that we can pick up. And then I'm going to grab the scroll so that we can get more spells when we get to the good boy tomorrow. But Thop, that's this dude's name here. So he has the Crystal Glintstone Shard, Glintstone Arc, but he has the Starlight spell. Now, it's only good for 60 seconds, but watch our I'm going to go equip this real quick, and then you'll watch our FP when we cast it. Like, it's insane how good this gets. Academy Scroll. Okay. Memorize spell. Okay. So our FP currently sits at 251 FP. We pop this spell, and our FP jumps up to 276. We get 10% more FP just to have this light on our head. So right before battle, we want to pop that so that we have a little bit more mana to deal with. And then we can also go Great Runes. This one increases our base rune gain by 50%. Increases item discovery by 50 points. Provides complete immunity to poison. It also raises vigor, endurance, strength, and dexterity. So it doesn't really help us with our other stat, but it does give us 5 more points of vigor. And endurance. So. And then we just come in here, we go inventory. We only have 1 right now, which is fine. Boom. Okay, the other thing I want to do before we get off is we want to go back and talk to the ladies. Because now the door is open. Okay. So, we can still buy those. We're not going to. There. So, there you have it. So that completes all of Limgrave. like I said, we're going to call that for tonight. We are currently level 80. Right? So, this is what our stat spread is currently. When we have our rune up, we're at 35, 39, 15, 15, 15, 40, 10, and 13. Right? So, doing good there. Our stamina recovery is apparently 1 of 21,738. I don't know what that means. But whatever. As far as spells go, we have currently the spells that we wanted to use. We are still on the hunt for... Ooh, there's the real Rajier. So he has Ash of War of the Glintstone Pebble, Carrying Greatsword, and Spinning Weapon. All really good Ashes of War. I highly recommend to pick him up. But I don't understand why this Rajier is here. That's weird. But this chick here, just to kind of go over stuff real quick. We will eventually go and pick up Terra Magica, which is right here. So we're not going to do this. And then I thought about doing a lava frost or like a fire frost build, but I really want to grab this guy. This thing does supposedly a ton of damage, so we want to pick that up. Takes 20 though, so that can be a little challenging there. But Snowy Crone taught the young Ronnie to fear the dark moon as she imparted her cold sorcery. This thing, the longer and further away we are, the more damage this sucker does. So this is like your start the battle kind of thing. But yeah, so all in all, we're doing really good. We just need to do Lakes of Liurnia next, which is where we're going to get Terra Magica. There's a couple other things. I'm trying to remember. That's where we can farm our next set of gear, so that we can have better stats gear-wise. So yeah, we've got a lot coming up in tomorrow's stream, which is why I don't want to try and push into it today. But we will definitely get into it tomorrow. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you guys can see when I go live, because I do focus primarily on this content. And soon we will have Devin in here so that we can two-man this stuff, and we can show you guys some really crazy off-the-wall builds that just are super, super weird. But we will definitely get into that in the next one, guys. So, peace out.